Alright, what's going on, guys? Jayraffbiz here. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm at my local Target right now because I'm about to check out some Bakugan. Now, if you guys don't remember Bakugan from back in the day, the original game with the rolling balls on the cards, it was more simple. Back then, all my friends really collected Bakugan, and we didn't really seriously play. But now they've kind of rebooted the whole Bakugan series. So today we're gonna go into Target, we're gonna check out some of the Bakugan they have, and maybe walk out with some new Bakugan. So let's see what they got. Alright guys, so no luck at the Target. This is like a smaller Target near me. But now we're gonna try the Walmart up the road. Walmart's definitely got them. I used to go in that Walmart and get Bakugan all the time. So it's only 5 minutes up the road. We'll check, we'll see what's up. But let's go find some Bakugan. Alright guys, so we're in front of Walmart. I'm gonna flip the camera around this way. So let's see if we can go inside and find some Bakugan. Alright guys, so we finally got our first Bakugan Battle Planet pickup. This is the new character from the show. I like how it says Battle Brawlers. Well, wasn't that the old name for the thing? But as you can see, we got a blue Bakugan, red Bakugan, green Bakugan, black Bakugan. I know that's the darkest. And then we got this brown looking one. I don't know what this brown looking one is. I remember back in the day there was like a literal brown, like earth type. I don't know. This is the first one though. Got some cards here. Got the Baku core on the bottom. Got 10 Baku cores in there. Start your journey to become the ultimate Bakugan master. And then boom. Darkus Hydorous. Aurelus Garganoid. So this must be Aurelus. I don't really know what this means. Challenge. Maybe a challenge to roll them or put them back together. These are your cards. These are your Baku cores. 2 Bakugan Ultra. 3 Bakugan. 10 Baku cores. 5 ability cards. 5 character cards. This is how you pop them open. On the website it shows you how to close it. Collect, learn, battle. And where is that? I can't read. Bakugan battle pack. So this is it. This is my first Bakugan pickup of the reboot. It's crazy. It's bringing me back to the old days. So we're gonna unbox these and we're gonna have a nice little video for you guys today. Okay guys, so to make things a little bit easier, I've set up shop outside. I have all my Bakugan in ball form. I have my cores and I have my cards. And I also took some time, took a few days to actually learn the game so I can give you guys some information that could be useful if you're just getting into the Bakugan game. So a little tip for these Bakugan, this is on all of them. If you see this arrow right here, that's probably the direction you want to roll. And as you can see, we got our Aurelus Garganoid Ultra, +2 damage on the core. It's got 700 B power, which is really powerful for a Bakugan Ultra. As you can see, you can maneuver it like an action figure. Get the wings like this. I like doing that. So really cool. Love this Bakugan. There's not a lot of cards to go with the Aurelus sets yet, so hopefully more support for those, more effect cards, more things to add more B power and damage in the future. But I'm a really big fan of this. I saw a Aurelus Trox in Walmart the other day. Was really tempted to get it, but it was in another pack. So gonna have to wait on that one for now. But you know, very happy with my Garganoid in the meantime. But moving on, we got, hold on. I gotta take the core off of this bad boy. Moving on, we got, hold on. Come on. Boom. We got our Darkus Hydorous. Picks it up on the head. And as you guys can see, this is a really pretty looking Bakugan. 800 B power, so again, really powerful. Look at that, you can see the spring in there. And that nice Darkus color job with the black and purple. Nice green eyes that pop out there. Really nice. And as you guys can see, it's different than back in the day with the Gs, like 800 Gs, 1000 Gs. This is B power. So B power is different than damage. Damage, like I'll tell you guys in a second, but as you guys can see, this is Darkus Hydorous. Let's compare it next to the Aurelus. So look at that. That should be the thumbnail right there. Real pretty Bakugan. Then, next up, this bad boy right here, he's about to be one of my favorites. And let's see, you guys can see again the arrow. Hold on, I gotta space this out. Let's look for that arrow, okay? Boom. So it looks like if you really do follow that arrow, you get a hit. 600 B power, which is solid for this Bakugan. Never was into Aquos, but I gotta say, this Bakugan is making me, you know, a little more into Aquos. This thing, you can maneuver it like a snake. Very detailed, very nice looking. And I'm pretty sure the dude who won the first Bakugan Invitational ran this dude. So this is a Aquos Fangzor. Let's see if we can put him back in ball form. This is one of the easiest ones to put back in ball form because you pretty much just do that. And that's it. So yeah, we got our Aquos Fangzor. Now next up on our list, what do we got? Let's see where the arrow is on this one. I'm looking through the video so I can see with you guys, and as you guys can see, it's right here. And boom. We got our Pyrus Trox. Trox is really powerful in the anime too, the Ventus Trox, and I actually really like him. But moving on, as you guys can see, we got the arrow here. And what's this Bakugan gonna be? I guess we'll never know. And boom, we got our Ventus Dragonoid. And we all remember Dragonoid. Of course Dragonoid's gotta come back. Bakugan, Dragonoid, and of course we need Hydronoid to come back too, which I heard it is. So I'm definitely gonna be picking up a Hydronoid as soon as that baby drops, hopefully try and get it in a diamond. But let's see how much B power, and I didn't even say how much Trox has because it's hidden. Trox has 500 B power, and the Ventus Dragonoid, where is this one? 200. So the Trox one is actually pretty decent, 500. Only 100 less than the Aquos Fangzor, but this one has 200 B power. So I'm really curious to see what the card says for it. I just put him in slips for him, little covers, but I didn't really read it. So without further ado, let's get into the cards, and then we'll get into the cores. And I also have an extra Bakugan pack that I bought. So first, we got our Fangzor card. So as you guys can see here, Fangzor takes the red and the green fist Baku cores. It's got 600 B power and +1 damage. So out the gate, this is a pretty powerful Bakugan. I'm actually gonna open this one up so I can have it next to the card. If you guys give me a second here. So boom, Fangzor, again, takes these cores, the red fist and the green fist, 600 B power, pretty decent off the gate, which is definitely going to help you beat some Bakugan. Then you can use some cards, some effect cards to boost up this. And of course, if you pick up a good core like this green core right here, you would get +2 damage, which would make this 3 damage and 600 B power. So giving your Bakugan a little boost there. And I also know that there's Evo cards as well, so you can stack Evo cards on this and the B power will go up, the damage would go up, maybe it would give you some effects. And of course, if you land on a core with it, you would get the core as well. So moving on to the next one, we got Dragonoid. And then boom, let's see. I'm gonna move him over here. There we go. So Dragonoid takes these little DNA looking helix Baku cores, and if you land on one of them, you get plus 400 B power. So I said that he was a little weak at 200 B power, but he's got plus 4 damage, which is really good. But like I said, if you land on one of these cores, you get plus 400, which will put him at 600 B power. Oh god, there's a bug on me. There's a bug on me. The Dragonoid's pretty decent. I know if you have some cards that go well with Ventus, you're probably going to be pretty set, because I heard that Ventus is really good right now. Also, in the original Bakugan, Ventus was really dope. So moving on. We got our Hydorous Ultra. We're going to put our Bakugan next to it here. 800 B power and 1 damage. So 1 damage, but look, if you land on a red Bakucore, we're going to bring out our Bakukores again. Plus 5 damage, but I know I have another one that's really good. This one right here. So say our Hydorous lands on this one. It's got 800 B power, 1 damage. This would get plus 3, which makes it 4 damage. And then it would get plus 250 B power, so 8, 9, 10, 50 B power. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Really powerful. So this is really good. This is the best one I have, because I actually have other cards that can run Darkus. Moving on though, we got our Garganoid Ultra. And then just for the record, our Hydorous Ultra can take red and green Bakukores. Our Garganoid Ultra can take red and green as well. Starts off at 700 B power with 3 damage, so this is really good. And then if you land on a red Bakucore, it gets plus 400 B power. So again, if we take out this red Bakucore, say we land on it, flip it around, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50 B power, plus 3 damage to the 3 already, so 1350 and 6 damage. So you're definitely going to beat most Bakugan and get that 6 damage right away. And if you're doing a team attack with this shit, when you have all 3 Bakugan open, your opponent's going to be in for a fun time. So Garganoid Ultra, really good. I just want more cards to be able to use with this Bakugan, so I can run a build with it. Because look at that, it's so powerful. This is really the most powerful one in my opinion, and my favorite one. But for the moment, our Hydorous Ultra reigns supreme. But next up, and lastly, we got our Trox. So let's look at him again. I like Trox Ultra too, he looks really cool. Like I said, I saw an Aurelus Trox, or an Aurelus, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna say Aurelus. Trox lands on the shield and the helix looking cores. He's got 500 B power and 1 damage, and the victor gets 1 energy. Let's move on to my actual card build. So first off, we got our Sowing Seeds, which is a flip card, which you use pretty much if you're under attack or something like that. You can pay 3 energy for it. So you would pretty much take a card. This would be your energy card. Sorry about that. You would take your energy card. You would play 3 like that, and then you could use your flip card. If you have the most energy cards in play, you draw 2 cards. So that's pretty decent. This one is really good. Engulfing Embers. Now you have to pay 5 energy for this one. It's an action card for Pyrus. You get plus 400 B power and plus 600 damage. So where does that help? If you didn't think that the Trox was decent before with the 500 B power, you get 900 now, and then you get 7 damage. But say you land on this core, so you get 900, 10, 1150, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage with core Trox. So that makes it really dope. Moving on now to the next card, we got our Counter Pyrus. So this is really dope because the Fangzor doesn't really have a lot of attack, and then maybe, it won't have as much B power sometimes as other Bakugan. So when it's in trouble, we use our Counter Pyrus and it stops a Pyrus attack. Then we got Cycling Light. This is a Chaos card. In this pack that I got, there were no Chaos characters, so I guess they leave 1 card of another attribute in there to encourage you to get a Chaos. And I have seen a Chaos Nihilus in the Walmart near me that I really want to get. So got my eyes on that. Might be picking it up soon and reviewing it. But this is a Chaos action card, plus 200 B power, and put this at the bottom of your deck. So it doesn't go to the graveyard or whatever, or the recycling bin, whatever you want to call it, unless this is discarded through damage. So that's a cool card. And then the last card for this whole battle pack, can't believe I forgot what it was called till right now. Battle pack is Seize Outsiders. So this stops any non-Darkus attack. So this is the card where if you draw it and you got a Darkus, it'll stop any non-Darkus attack. But with this Bakugan being this powerful, why would you really need to anyways? But you know, if you're really in trouble, boom, and that'll stop non-Darkus attacks. Now, for the cores, I'm gonna review my 3 worst cores or 4 worst cores first, and then get into the ones that I run. So this is +2 damage for the green core. This is +600 for the Helix core, but -3 damage. So this is really good if you want to beat a Bakugan and have it open, and then maybe use some action cards. So I guess that's why you might want to do this, for sacrificing some sort of damage. So just to get your Bakugan open, to maybe do a team attack, maybe activate some effect cards. This is another +2. So maybe if you have a big magnet, like if you check some of your Bakugan, they'll have bigger magnets. And maybe you'll be able to pick up 2. Let's see if I could do it. And you'll be able to pick up 2 of them. So that might be why you want to do that, but we're gonna put that back to normal. Next, we got our 50 B power and +1. So +1 damage isn't really good, I heard. +2, I have them on the worst ones as well, because it's not really that much better than +1, and I have better cores that I could run. And this one's here because yes, this can put you over the edge, but that -3 attack, there's just something about that. But these, let's get these out of the way. These are the ones that I run. So I have a Red Fist, that's 250 B power, +3 damage. Obviously that can combo with the cards, combo with my Trox. I also got a Red Fist for, you know, the damage, +5 damage. Now these Red Fists can also go with my Fangzor and my Darkus Hydorous as well. So definitely remember that. And then last Red Fist is the 150 B power and +4 damage. So I feel like for all of these, whichever ones land on whatever one, I feel like I'm getting pretty good return out of the roll. This is a trap Baku core, so I would land this down and hope my enemy would need a Bakugan to land on one of these. Ends up landing on this trap. And then this one is actually for my Bakugan, but hopefully sacrificing some damage will still push it over the edge and be able to do some damage long term. And that one is for, which one? It's for my Trox and my Dragonoid. And then lastly, for the cores, we have our Shield core, +400 B power for the Trox, just some pure B power to help get it over the edge. This is also for the Chaos though. And yeah, so that is the summary, that is the review, that is the gist for the Bakugan Battle Pack. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review for that. If you guys want to continue watching from this point on, I got a little booster pack that I picked up at Walmart. I think it was the Resurgence pack, so if you want, let's get into that real quick. And then, yeah, and, you know, get going. So, first, we're going to start off with the best. We got Crystal Quake. Now, this is a super rare. You draw 2 cards, and if you have the most energy cards in play, you give an opposing Bakugan -700 B power for only 4 energy. Holy moly, -700 B power. Now, that helps a lot, because, like I said before, my Dragonoid ain't that powerful at 200 B power, but with the card, maybe if I get an Evo card and then use this action card, if it doesn't get discarded, man, oh man, I might have to get a Ventus thing going on. Might need to get some more Ventus Bakugan. But next, We got Web Snare. Stop a Bakugan holding a red core. And a lot of them hold the red cores, so we're going to be stopping a lot of people. Next, we got Solar Powered. This is another action card. This was a flip card, by the way. So this is the card that you flip. And if you don't want it, you keep flipping. But this costs 0 energy, so for free, you're stopping a Bakugan holding a red core. This one costs 3 energy. It's an action card. You can energize this uncharged and you may reroll your Bakugan. Okay, so if you're uncharged and you energize this card, you could reroll your Bakugan. Next is Second Strike. This is another action card for Darkus. This takes 3 energy. It's plus 300 B power, plus 4 damage, this is a really good card in my opinion. And you may reroll your Bakugan. So plus 300 B power, plus 4 damage, and you can reroll your Bakugan. I'm liking Darkus, man. Next, we got Sonic Shield. I'm gonna move those out of the way. This is another flip card. You can stop a Bakugan holding a green or red core. This is really nice. Good defense. Next, we got Mind Slip. Choose a player to discard a card, and you may reroll your Bakugan. So I would obviously choose my enemy to discard a card, then I get to reroll my Bakugan for 2 energy. Next, we got our common. This one is the Hex Holographic. We got Freeze. Stop a Bakugan holding a green core for free. That's right. That's the Hex card right there. Next, we got Flash Flood. Choose a non-energy card in play and return it to its owner's hand for 2 energy. It's pretty nice. Next, we got our Hyper Nihilus Ultra for 3 energy. This is 500 B power plus 800, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1300 B power and 8 damage, plus whatever core you land on, plus whatever other effect cards you want to put on top of that for 3 energy. So boom. And then lastly, we got our Cyanitis. We got our Syndius Ultra for 4 energy, 1000 B power, 4 damage, and if it lands on a shield core, you get plus 4 damage.